Hello, everyone. So, little explanation here. This is season 2, episode 69. This is part 2. Part 1, if you go into the search box and you just put in episode 69, part 1 will come up. It's not listed, it's not marked as part 1, but I'll probably change that. It'll say part 1 in the subscription or description. So, it was cut off towards the end when Harry Hamlin was cooking his pasta. So, I'm just going to continue the rest of that episode, and it'll be coming up in like a minute or so. And then I'll finish this episode. So this video is only going to be like 10 minutes long at the most. And we'll finish up the cooking segment and they'll do the inbox and then we'll finish that. So this is part 2. If you want to see part 1, just put in episode 69. And episode 69 should come up with season 2, or maybe you'll get season 1 and 2 and get 2 options. It's the one that says Sydney Sweeney and Harry Hamlin in the box, which might say part 1. So anyways, we'll get started on that real quick. He was in a commercial break talking about cell phones. How they remastered LA Law and they put it on Hulu, and they were saying that like how he said how it's a period piece, and Kelly said like, oh, there's no cell phones, and he said no cell phones in these episodes, but there was a car phone in one scene once, which could be true, but I'm thinking like in 1987, 88, 89, cell phones were around. They were very expensive. But if there was anyone that would have had a cell phone, it would be people in LA, right? Sports agents, Hollywood agents, right? Movie agents, agents in sports and Hollywood, TV, movies, managers, rich people, celebrities, athletes, people that were making millions could afford cell phones. And a lot more people. I mean, Zach fucking Morris had a fucking cell phone in like one of the episodes of like Good Morning, Miss Bliss. Now, even in Saved by the Bell, it might have been like 91 or 92, but still, that wasn't when they debuted. Cell phones came around like 84 as a first, like a prototype. But 87, 88, they started really becoming, I don't want to say popular, but a little more relevant amongst the wealthy people or people that were just obsessed with electronics and, ate ramen for a month so they could save up money to buy this $1,500 machine, But back then, considering people that were writing the TV shows and producing either had a cell phone or saw people with them. Maybe they didn't get it. They didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? Like you could just page me. I'll go to a payphone. Why do I need this phone? But some people want to look cool. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you did see some cell phones somewhere because it's in Los Angeles. They're lawyers. They're rich lawyers and successful lawyers. I don't know how you don't have that. Have someone in Hollywood writing in one of these cool new 6-pound cell phones with the whole fucking battery the size of your briefcase that weighs, it weighs 6 pounds and the battery runs out in 40 minutes. But man, I could talk anywhere, except I could talk anywhere as long as I'm outside, and within like 10 feet away from any kind of a brick and mortar. It takes 3 hours to charge up and 40 minutes to get juiced. It's like in Wedding Planner when he says it's a CD player. No. Well, I'll go get my tapes. No. It doesn't play tapes. It plays CDs. You know what I mean? It's great. It's like it's heavy as hell, but he says it cost me $800, but the quality is excellent. Yeah. Okay. Back when this is in the 90s when CDs were still. So here we go. What are we doing here? I think we're going to commercial break here. And then we'll get started. Yeah, with Tracy Ellis Ross. All right. So we'll finish this up. It says 17 minutes off. So this might be 15 minutes because they're going to come back from. So episode. So ironically, part 1 of the cooking segment is on part 1 of the video, and part 2 is here to continue. So talk about a teaser. If you're watching part 1, you get to the first part. But you know what? I'll just start it from the beginning. I'll just start the cooking segment with Harry Hamlin, and we'll finish it out. So here you go. This is Harry Hamlin's latest sex trafficking victim. Her and her dad are from Mozambique. And look at them. They were all auctioned off to very fat hairy men, and they're sad. The Malman Law crew. Here you go.
Hey, welcome back. Our next guest is one of our favorite actors who's cooking up something new in the kitchen. Please welcome back Harry Hamlin. Okay, let's get to it.
Okay,
We go.
Harry, it's hot in the kitchen, which is what the show should have been named. Hot in the kitchen.
Yeah, they wanted my name in it because Lisa, you know, she always called me Harry Hamlin on her show.
So my husband, Harry Hamlin, look, this is what he says to her. My husband, my wife, Lisa Redden, always mentioned my name, Harry Hamlin. Hey, lovely. Hey, I want to suck your pussy later on. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Hey, I'm going to suck your wife's pussy. All right.
Okay, let's get to it.
Okay,
We go.
Harry, it's hot in the kitchen, which is what the show should have been named. Hot in the kitchen.
Yeah, they wanted my name in it because Lisa, you know, she always called me Harry Hamlin on her show.
Yeah.
Right. She kept my career alive.
We all call you Harry Hamlin.
But speaking of keeping your career alive, LA Law is back in the zeitgeist, right? People are watching it on which
Hulu is back on Hulu. They remastered it. I never saw it.
What?
No.
Why?
You were phenomenal.
I never saw it and, because at the time my wife was always on another show on another network. At
Same
the exact
night.
same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it was
So
like
you
we
watched
watched
that
her show, my show. We went out to dinner instead.
Okay.
We
Does
didn't
it
have
hold up? Does it hold up now?
It's amazing.
Okay.
I mean, it's like a period show. There's no computers in it, and
No
they're
cell
still using
phones.
typewriters, no cell phones. Yeah, there's a car phone in one scene. So, but it's like it's going back in time, and
Love
it
it.
works like crazy.
Do you have any fans that reach out to you, or famous fans that watch the show originally that you would
Okay, so
approach you?
okay, in context of what we're doing here, it turns out Julia Child was a big fan of mine, which I didn't know, and
She was always a smart lady.
well,
Yeah.
she's smart and tall and a really good cook.
Yes, of course.
And one time she asked me to present
You
her.
don't know. She never had any kids, but that just made something you don't know about Julia Child. She was a horny and there's something you don't know about Julia Child. She was a horny motherfucker. Great cook, charming personality, annoying voice, phenomenal blowjobs. The fact that she was so tall, when she got on her knees, she really was able to approach your dick from a top point of view. And oh man, you want to hear, you want to make the birds run away from your backyard. Stick Julia Child's head out the window and have her howl while she's having an orgasm. I mean, you really want to find out the missing coyote. You know what I mean? Pluck a Vienna sausage inside of her, and she'll find all the puppies. They'll have there's a whole damn communication. You'll have 17 fucking coyotes and fucking werewolves like in your backyard.
An award to her, and we were walking.
She loves pinching my ass. She loved pinching my ass. She would pinch my ass with two. I would say, Jesus Christ, like, you don't have to grab my ass with your whole hand. She would say, it's not my whole hand. It's just my pinky and my thumb. Like this.
In front of this whole audience and the TV cameras, and she reached in and pinched my butt. And
Good for you,
Like
Julia.
I said, smart lady.
got to the podium. She said,
That's sexual harassment, Harry.
All right, what do we make it today?
That's sexual harassment, and that's assault. And you can file charges against her estate if you'd like, Harry. I know some lawyers in Los Angeles. They're very successful, but I must warn you, they don't have cell phones. You son of a bitch, I swear to fucking God.
in the TV cameras, and she reached in and pinched my butt. And
Good for you,
Like I
Julia.
said, smart lady.
got to the podium. She said, "Ooh, I always wanted to pinch Harry Hamlin's ass."
All right, what do we make it today?
I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to put you to work. You got to slice some onions.
Okay.
What am I doing?
That's a sharp knife.
Okay, got it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make this spicy penne, okay, with sausage. So we're going to put some onions in this pan.
A little olive
And
oil?
Put the olive oil in first. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to throw these in here.
People can't really cook when they start saying things like beautiful, excellent, lovely. Ooh, I love the way that smells.
Spicy
People that
pen-
really cook, they smell this shit all the time. They don't need to fucking comment on it. What's so beautiful about fucking putting olive oil in a pan? And let me tell you something at home. This dish right here, if your
Spicy
dish,
penne, okay, with sausage. So we're gonna.
first of all, he called it spicy penne with sausage. The penne isn't spicy. It's spicy penne with sausage, but it's spicy sausage with penne. You got to do it right. Look, if your dish comes out looking like that, throw it away. These noodles are getting hard on the outside. They've been sitting probably on that plate. Look at the sausage is dry as fuck. All right, it is getting discolored. The grease has dried up. There's off coloring with the brown. Look at the brown here. There's little red and orange parts on the top here. You can see that. The penne is getting darker here. Look how bright it is here. And then there's this little ring of like dark part of noodle. That means the oxygen is starting to hit. It's dehydrating. It's been out so long. Like they made that at 5 a.m. This is disgusting. I wouldn't give my dog this. I mean, I would pay. You know how much I would pay for that? I could be starving and I'd be like, look, man, I could go like $1.50 at most. And that means I'm going to have to give up toilet paper, but I'm starving. But that's not. And then the spinach, look how it's wilted. It's starting to get crispy. See how dark black it is? That's terrible. There's no cheese on it. There's no nothing. That's been sitting there forever. And the amount of green you could put in there, whether it's spinach or kale, put in more. Put in a lot more. Toss it better. That looks like something that would win like fucking, I don't know, 27th place at a 3rd grade cooking competition. That's something that would get a round of applause if like your 7-year-old made it. You would say, wow, that's a good job. But for an adult that like has a cooking show and you want to show off, this is what they're presenting. This is how they're representing you. Fuck that. Harry Hamlin, go beat someone's fucking ass in that producer's room. This is ugly. If your dish looks like this, I want you to fucking stand those noodles up, open up your ass cheeks, and fucking sit on them. They'll be dry enough and erect enough. Well, they'll go up there. Get a little noodle lost in your ass. That's going to be more entertaining than fucking trying to recreate his fucking dog puke. Jesus Christ.
Okay, with sausage. So we're gonna put some onions in.
And his onions are chopped way too big. The size of those onions are
Beautiful.
fucking humongous.
Okay, we're gonna throw these in here.
Yes, Harry.
These are my sliced onions.
Yes, Harry. Eat that for me. Eat it.
Sizzle.
Smells good already.
And then the chunks of sausage are too big. He doesn't break them up.
What's Lisa
But if that's
doing
what you
right
like,
now?
that's what you like. But
Lisa's on her way to Vancouver. She's gonna do a show.
Oh,
good.
In Vancouver.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yes, in the Canadian television, it's a little different. She's doing a show called Sucking Cock with Harry Hamlin's Wife. And so I support her, and that's great because then I get to cheat on her with one of my daughter's friends. And, and it keeps, what makes our marriage so successful is that we don't spend a lot of time around each other and we barely have sex. So there's my secrets. # relationship goals.
She's on fire right now. Throw some garlic in there.
Now, Julia Child did inspire most of your. Did she
Her
inspire
career's
some of
on
these dishes for
fire.
you?
She inspired the holiday special, which is coming out tomorrow,
Okay.
11 p.m. on Eastern Coast. She inspired that meal, which is beef bourguignon. And I saw this movie years ago, Julie and Julie, where
Yes.
she was stumped. Okay, we're going to throw those in there.
Is this
The
sausage?
sausage?
That's the sausage. And this is spicy sausage.
Sausage out
I
of
like
the
that.
casing.
Okay, then we're going to actually move that around until it gets a little bit brown.
Break
You
it
don't
out.
want you don't want to brown it too much because it's going to cook through because we're going to cook some pasta in here. Too.
I got to tell you, it smells so good already.
Does it smell like home for you?
Yeah, it does. Hey, listen, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, more with Harry when we return. Thank you.
Thursday live from the film Candy Cane Lane, Tracy Ellis Ross.
All she wants for Christmas is to stump Mark.
Next live, Fantasia Barrino Taylor from The Color Purple, plus Emmy Award winner Claire Foy.
It's time to play.
we got the penne pasta, and that's the sausage. He puts in the sausage. As Tommy DeVito would say, the sausage. Yeah. Tommy DeVito would say sausage, the sausage, and his mom would say the sausage. They were gonna put in a little bit of the sausage, and then Tommy would say the sausage. The Tommy DeVito cooking show, Tommy Cullen's cooking show with Ma. Hey Ma, what you making? I'm making a little bit of a frozen ravioli with a cream sauce that I'm garnishing with 2 ounces of pork medallions And I'm gonna shred some Grana Padano. Formaggio, hey.
You fill
I don't know why I sound like Fonzie. What the fuck was an Italian doing in fucking Milwaukee in the 50s? That was all German immigrants.
So then she says to slice it not too perfectly because this is going to go into the stock.
Don't mind me, I'll just be crying back here.
Oh, it's so good to be with you. Cook with me, Renee. It's really getting to me.
Suck it up, man. This is where you say yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
That's a scene from In the Kitchen with Harry Hamlin, a holiday special. Now that's your
My niece Renee. Okay, so AMC came to me and asked me to do a cooking show, and I said, "Excuse me, what?" And
I'm so glad they did.
I'm a cook with a small C, not a big C. And she said, "I said, listen, I will do it under one condition: that I have my niece, who is a world-class chef, trained at the Cordon Bleu, executive chef. She is, I mean, talk about." Expert. So she's my wing person. And she taught me how to do this. So throw that in there. This is kale, baby kale.
Baby kale.
Yep, you throw that in there and stir that
do you
around.
like the way I do this, Harry? I'm trying to impress you.
Stir
that around. And how about this butter? Should I throw this butter?
Throw that butter in. Sure, why not?
Here, see? Right there he goes. Throw the butter in. Sure, why not? That's not when the butter goes in. Kelly's like, do you like the way I do this, Harry? You like the way I use my hands to grab stuff? And you like how I take my hands and I put stuff on your sausage? Your sausage is greasy, isn't it, Harry? Oh, yes. Should I add in the butter? Add in the butter. Sure, why not? No, you don't add the butter. Wilt the greens, finish the cooking process, add the pasta, toss it around. And then after the pasta is tossed with the ingredients, then you put in the butter. Put in your frozen butter after the pasta's in there, everything, and give it one last final toss until the butter melts. The minute the butter literally is done melting, everything is coated, the pasta's glossy, you plate. Don't put the butter in now so it melts and then the kale cooks in it. And then the kale's going to get all fucking buttery and it's going to change the flavor profile.
This stuff around.
They cancel each other out.
Listen, don't watch this show. You're not going to learn anything. This is supposed to be an entertainment show. It won't be entertaining. It'll be boring. You won't learn anything.
Do you like the way I do this, Harry? I'm just trying to impress you.
Stir that around. And how about this butter? Should I throw this butter?
Okay.
Do you like the way I do this, Harry? I'm just trying to impress you.
Stir that around. And how about this butter?
A little lip syncing, huh? Little lip syncing. Do you like the way I do this, Harry?
She taught me how to do this, so throw that in there.
What
This
is
is kale,
this?
baby kale.
Baby kale.
Yep, throw that in there and stir
Do
that
you like
around.
the way I do this, Harry? I'm just trying to impress you.
Stir that around. And how about this butter? Should I throw this butter?
Should I throw this butter?
Throw that butter
Throw
in.
that butter in. Sure, why not? Sure, why not?
Stir this stuff around.
And stir this stuff around.
The kale and the butter cancel each other out.
And then if you want to make it a little spicier, you can throw a little bit of that in there. Not too much because it's too spicy. When that wilts down,
Do you like the way I do this, Harry? I'm just trying to impress you.
Stir that around. And how about this butter? Should I throw this butter?
I can't help it but to think of the character Harry and Harry and Charlotte from Sex and the City. And I picture that voice, Kelly's voice. I picture Charlotte saying that to her bald husband, Harry. Harry, do you like the way I do this? I'm trying to impress you. Yeah, Charlotte, go baby.
Sure, why not? Okay. Just stir this stuff around.
They cancel each other out. The kale and the butter.
The kale and the butter cancel each other out.
And then if you want to make it a little spicier, you can throw a little bit of that in there. Not too much because it's too spicy. When that wilts down, then we're going to take the pasta, which has already been cooked, and we're going to throw it in there.
Just toss it right into
Toss it right in there, and then we're going to cook that around.
Pasta a la Harry.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I cooked this for Lisa on Saturday night, and she loved it.
Harry, how did you start? How did it start, this love of cooking?
Well, I needed to eat.
No, besides that.
Well,
The husband of every actress's, like, if your wife is an actress, you go, I needed to eat, so I don't know.
I needed to eat. My wife was not cooking for me. And she refused to pay a professional because she was afraid I'd fuck her.
this stuff around.
They cancel each other out. The kale and the butter.
The kale and the butter cancel each other out.
And then if you want to make it a little spicier,
do it.
you can throw a little bit of that in there.
yeah,
It's not too much, it's not too spicy. When that wilts down,
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to take the pasta, which has already been cooked, you know, and we're going to throw it in there.
Just toss it right into the
Toss it right in there, and then we're going to cook that around.
pasta a la Harry.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I cooked this for Lisa on Saturday night, and she loved it.
Harry, how did you start? How did it start? This love of cooking?
Well, I needed to eat.
No, besides that.
Well,
The husband of every actress's. Like, if your wife is an actress, you go, I needed to eat, so I don't know.
so well, we have this cabin out in the woods, yeah, and there was for 30 years there was no restaurant or anything nearby, so I had to cook all the food, and that's kind of where I cut my teeth. But I wasn't cooking stuff as good as this.
Well, let's taste this. Can we go to the side?
Yeah, we've got it.
Check this out.
We've got it pre-plated over here. So Mark and Harry.
Let's see if it came out all right. Now the secret to this is really good sausage. So.
Oh my gosh.
Harry.
Delicious. In the Kitchen with Harry Hamlin. A holiday special premieres Wednesday, December 13th at 11 p.m. on AMC Plus and IFC. Coming up next, a performance by Cirque du Soleil. Don't want to miss it.
If you would like to try Harry's recipe, just log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.
I want to see. Let's time how long they took before they put the food in their mouth and they said it was like, oh, so good. They're like, oh, we got to try it. Oh, Harry. Oh, Harry, this is good. Oh, yeah, that's great.
All right.
Okay.
Now the secret to this is really good.
Yeah, don't use old sausage.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's sausage and pasta. Like I didn't even do anything all I did was buy sausage at a store and put it in a pan. I bought pasta already pre-made. I put it in boiling water and I mixed it together. The spinach was already grown. I didn't farm the spinach. I didn't make the sausage from scratch. I didn't make my own homemade pasta. Like this is really fucking like a third grade tutorial right here. But that's all right. Maybe he's not really claiming to be a chef. He's just claiming like, look, I'll do a cooking show, but it's just to celebrate food. I'm not claiming to be a smart guy. Jesus Christ.
Performances by John Carter, Jordan Davis, Zach Williams,
Jordan
and
Davis, the
Lady
football
Wilson,
player?
Lady A, The Warren Treaty, Lindsey Sterling, and Ashley McBride.
Plus, the one and only Trisha Yearwood and the incredible Amy Grant.
CMA Country Christmas, Thursday on ABC, and stream next day on Hulu.
Stream Eyewitness News whenever, wherever with the ABC7 Chicago News app. Sign up for customized alerts for your neighborhood. Plus, get your AccuWeather forecast right at your fingertips. Download the ABC7 Chicago News app.
Since its creation in 1984, Cirque du Soleil has entertained hundreds of millions of people on 6 continents and 86 countries. Today, we are lucky enough to enjoy a performance from their family holiday show, 'Twas the Night Before. Welcome, Cirque du Soleil.
Come on, everybody, and wave through the window, fly like a flash, tear open the shutters, throw up the set. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, oh.
Wow.
That was stunning. Oh my gosh. Okay, so brother and sister, is it Melanie? Melanie and Jesse. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Okay, so you're originally from Portugal,
Yes.
and you come from a family of circus performers.
Yes.
How many generations?
5 generations.
And all skaters or different?
Different.
And so when your brother and sister and you have a sibling argument, what happens? Does this whole routine fall apart?
No. He punished me with blindfold, pulled down the underwear, and his spank me with cactus. And if I'm in, and then we make up, and I get mad. I practice, and then we practice, and we are good, and we make up with how you say it, a mouth, 2-time mouth, 69. Yeah, yes, 69. Is it 69, America? Yes. My brother says 16. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we 69 each other. Okay, so you guys have sex with each other? Yes. Yes, we fight all the time, but we make up with finger manipulation.
And so when your brother and sister and you have a sibling argument, what happens? Does this whole routine fall apart?
We try not to, but
It was just fantastic.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Is running now through December 28th in New York City at the theater at Madison Square Garden and in Chicago at the Chicago Theater. Go to our website for ticket information. We'll be right back. I would love to.
Thank you.
Love watching our show from home. Now's your chance to see it live and in person. You can check out all the stars, be part of the show, and maybe even win a prize. Don't miss out on all the fun. Visit our website and get your tickets for Live with Kelly and Mark now.
You can go get your tickets and see them at Madison Square Garden and also at the Chicago Theater. That was so good. Thank you. Thank you, USA. Thank you, New York City. Calm down. This is daytime television. This is bullshit television. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hey, Dad, isn't Santa supposed to wear a red suit?
Not this year, or else customers are going to save so much money on their gifts. They're going to have a green Christmas.
Save up to 80% on gold and diamond jewelry.
Sterling silver jewelry starting at just $19.
TVs and video game systems starting at just $99.
Save big at Royal Point, Chicago, and have a green Christmas.
Happy holidays from Royal Point, Chicago.
It all began.
Eat big and suck bigger.
Holidays from Royal Point, Chicago.
It all began so beautifully.
Rest in peace, Jack.
Suddenly, there was a shock. Mrs. Kennedy said, "Stain her husband's blood. I want them to see what they have done to Jack." What is our country coming to? Are we a sick society? I felt extreme hostility in front of Mrs. Jacqueline Kennedy. The greatest courage is to go about a day's work. That's a large order for a woman.
80
ABC7 News is now streaming live and local 24/7.
Now get more newscasts, breaking news, weather, and more of the stories that matter to you.
Anytime on any screen, big or small.
The same Eyewitness News team you know and trust is expanding to bring you even more live and local coverage around the clock.
Live at Gary, live at City Hall, live in Bergenette.
Watch our new ABC7 Chicago 24/7 channel now wherever you stream.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
It's Broadway's #1 holiday hit musical, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the musical. December 19th through the 31st at the Cadillac Palace Theater. Get tickets at BroadwayandChicago.com.
Thursday night, celebrate 100 years of
I think of Disney. One word that comes to mind.
amazing
Dreams.
Oh, wow. Supercalifragilistic.
Forever magical.
Disney 100, a century of dreams. Thursday night on ABC.
Closed captioning, sponsored in part by... Home Goods. Go gifting. Go finding. Treat every day like a holiday. Give your best friend the gift of naturally delicious Blue Buffalo treats.
With Skechers Max Cushioning, you get more. Each style includes maximum Ultra-Go cushioning and Skechers air-cooled Go-to-Mat insoles. Get more with the Skechers Max Cushioning collection.
Welcome to the inbox. What do you got there?
Iris from Montreal breaking it all down for us. Sometimes when people want to buy a lottery ticket as a gift to someone, they buy the same numbers for themselves to avoid any kind of awkward or bad situation if that ticket is a big winner. I think that is, you're missing the point of a lottery.
I think it would only cause bad problems.
100%.
Sharon Kilpatrick Johnston from Ruthers Bay, New Brunswick. This could be a husband and wife who bought the regular numbers from the same store without other knowing they did.
Oh. That's a way better story than Iris's story. Esther Singer from North Belmore, New York said, "Hi, Kelly and Mark. Your first cousin has a child, second cousin. Your second cousin has a child, third cousin, and so on. First, second, third cousin, once removed, follows your mom or dad's line of cousins."
I'm out.
Yeah. You're making us do math, Esther.
What is, this is from Linda Wilson from Crandall, Georgia. What is a third cousin? Your third cousin is a person with whom you share a great-grandparent. All right, it's easier.
Okay. Still sounds like math. Rosa Kataya from Bradford, Ontario. Christmas tree 2023. Very pretty. Very nice.
That's where I lost my
This is from
virginity.
Rosalie, Bronson, Michigan. Merry Christmas and go blue!
This is where I lost my virginity.
Yes, they're for you, dear.
And here's a little picture from our living room. This tree, under this tree, is where I lost my virginity. No, stop it. Stop it. I swear to God. I swear to fucking God.
I lost to the Colts. Sorry about it. Oh my God.
It was a huge hit.
Was it the Colts?
Could have been. Sounds like.
Dude, I swear to God. Rest in peace, dude.
Was married for more than 30 years to actress Amy Brabson, with whom he
We're going to pay respect here.
was married for more than 30 years.
The guy who played the gay cop in Brooklyn Nine-Nine and was in some this. I want to know how old he was here.
Died after a brief illness.
This is my job.
That guy died. You know his face.
Died after a brief illness.
This is my job. This is what the city of Baltimore pays me to do, the pen.
Best known for his starring role in Homicide: Life on the Street, Brower won an Emmy for his portrayal of the volatile detective Frank Pembleton. The Chicago-born actor appeared in dozens of films and TV shows and was nominated for more than 40 acting awards, including his long-running stint in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That is amazingly funny.
Andre Brower was married for more than 30 years to actress Amy Brabson, with whom he had 3 children. He was 61. He will be missed. That's Nightline. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here same time tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.
From America's #1 news comes the all-new ABC News app. If you love being in the know, you're gonna love this. Experience the all-new ABC News app. Download it now.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah. You want some more, you filthy girl? Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good. Hey, you want some more, you filthy girl? Huh? This is my Wahlberg's burger shot. I put in the burger. I put in some burger grease and some dehydrated government cheese. You're gonna love it. It's good. You know, we do top it off with a little bit of lettuce. The water comes straight from fresh butter lettuce I grow in my organic garden. What the are you doing?
Top of the wall.
I felt extreme safety trap.
Little Santa magic.
Now, you have the power to pinpoint crime across the city of Chicago with the ABC 7 Neighborhood Safety
You have the
Tracker.
power.
Detailed data right.
All right, that's the end of part 2. So now we're done.
How many times in the off season do we have to dance around sources telling somebody about something?
14 times. So that's the end. That's the end of part 2, and that concludes our 2-part episode of season 2, episode 69. I want to thank Sydney Sweeney, who's not on this episode. You got to go to part 1. Again, put in just episode 69. It'll come up. You'll find it. I guarantee it. If you don't know how to find it, then you're underage or you're probably not in the right mind space. So get back on the bus, put your helmet on, go back to Aunt Betty's and Uncle Lou's. Harry Hamlin in the kitchen making his terrible, very novice sausage pasta. I guess sausage pasta and baby kale. So Aglio, you basically made Olio pasta with sausage and kale. Escarole, sausage and escarole, another classic Italian combination. It's December 12th, episode from September 12th, 2023. That's all I got to say. All right, I'll see you next time. Hey, remember, cell phones cost a lot of money. They were useless because you couldn't get good reception. And Sydney Sweeney will have Glen Powell's baby within the next 4 years. I guarantee you. Remember, you saw it here first. And besides that, I'll be looking at naked videos of her on the internet from Euphoria. Thanks a lot, Sydney. And no, they're not fake. They're real, and they're spectacular. Fix my car. I'll get my oil on your engine.